We have made it up to a fishery that is completely new to me, and this is at Svartá River. This is a river mostly known for its salmon fishing. Crystal clear water and quite a small stream, which is incredible for you able to hitch for salmon. I've just heard stories about it. It should be incredible. I look forward to maybe one day be able to try that. But today, as the first time fishing this river, we made it far upstream, further up than the salmon is considered to go. Technically, they could go up here, but this is a trout fishery, so the budget is a bit lower here. I basically have no information about this fishery at all. I don't know the size of fish, the amount of fish, the techniques that is good, how much it's fished. I don't know. It's gonna be super fun to explore it that way. The conditions that we have is quite early season, so we are in what is it now? The end of getting towards the end of May, and so far there has been a few days of warm weather, but now it's shifted, so it's back to cold weather. But it looks like the snow melt has gone away. I went to look at the stream yesterday, and then it was clear. And up here we have the first proper blank spot, like a proper pool. When I drove, there were some small ones on the way, but there was a big cliff to hike down to it, so I just left it for now at least. So I thought we were gonna give that a go. I will put on, I will rig a Euro Nymphing rod today and a streamer rod, but what I will start with and how they look like we can take later. I went down and checked the temperature in the water, and there is both good news and bad news. I guess the good news is that it was completely clear, so I have nothing to worry about with water clarity. The negative thing is that when I checked the temperature yesterday, I went to the stream and looked. I went way more downstream, and there is a lot more tributaries on the way, so the river is bigger but also warmer. It was 11.2 there, and here it was, what was it, 6.8, so way colder. It needs to be taken into consideration when I fish here, that it is quite cold. So I'm happy that I checked, so I didn't assume that it was like 11. And let's get the gear ready. We have a whole long day in front of us, all alone at this stretch, so just have to take in and appreciate the place. It rained the whole way to here, but now it stopped that I arrived here, so it feels good. I'm confident that this looks like a great spot, so if nothing happens here, we have to be very humble about the rest of the day. So because this place up here, it looks school book. When coming down to the water here, I see that the water is up in the grass slightly, and it's very fast. So I don't fish this first spot in its prime conditions maybe, but the methods that I go for is still the way to do it in these conditions with streamer or nymph. The deep hole is just here, way smaller than I thought. I'm gonna swap to a much heavier fly. Really get it down in it. There. Fish on. I was just about to give up hope here. Like 3 casts in. That's how big my confidence is. Strong fish. Looks so gray. I'm thinking if it's an Arctic char. I think so. Yeah. I even forgot to mention that they're here. Oh, let's see if we can steer it around that bend there. Super strong. No, I sit on the net. There. Cool. Fly came off immediately. They are so hard to hold. Here we have our first fish of the day. Svartá Arctic char. They are so pretty. It's so valuable to have some heavy streamers for this type of fishery. That was a great start. Wow, it's proper deep here. I brought both the streamer and the Nymphing rod, but I will go with the streamer here. It's like a wind tunnel. It's crazy windy right here. So that's not ideal for Nymphing. I look forward to try it later. Haven't used it at all this year. Yes, fish on, first cast. Slightly larger Arctic char. Or maybe the same size, I don't know. Nice. The net just blew away. Oh yeah, it's bigger. Nice. There we go. So just trying to make up my mind here which side of the road to take. If I take the bridge over on the other side, or if I take the road that continues here. Here officially the Highland roads begin, so luckily I have a car suited for that. Makes sense in my job though. Now that road goes up in the away from the river. So I basically made it up to the end of the stretcher. I don't know if it's the end of the stretch, but here the river divides sort of 25-75, and there is no road going along the bigger river, so there is not so much to fish further upstream. I think we will give it a try here in the junction area. It's fast water. But there might be more fish than I expect that sits in the fast water. I haven't yet seen a single trout, so gonna give it a try. I put on a Karki woolly bugger with a brass bead, so it's gonna fish just under the surface in this fast water. But gonna be interesting if we can get some reaction from a trout somewhere. I'm gonna be swinging through long section of river here. and see if something happens. I am back at the bridge. Yep, there we are. Nice. That was a proper take. Classic swinging. This could be a brownie. What a hard take. Doesn't seem like I do a lot, but the fish surely does a lot of work here. Out in the current, there's no real obstacles, so I can just let him do his thing there, trying to go towards the other bank. And now he's exhausted, I think, coming in here. Oh yeah, it's a trout. Looks super golden. Hope we can get a closer look at it. Too much leader out still. Long leader out, come on, come on. Yes! Got it. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's go under the bridge out of the rain. Oh, it's fat. Few reddish spots. Still white belly, but golden sides. And a little hint of a blue cheek. Oh yeah, that's definitely a blue cheek there. Gorgeous. Made it back to the first place here now, and I only brought the Euro nymphing rod. Thought that would be fun to play around with it and get my first fish on it. I think this place is quite doable with Euro nymphing, and I have the wind at my back here. Should be fishing this pool. You hear me? I'm starting to sound confident now in what I'm doing. It's second place I come to here now, so that's a big difference compared to first. But then, if that means anything, it's let's see. There, fish. Ho ho ho! That's a trout. Curious to know what fly it took. I have a orange bead pheasant tail, and oh, it took the bottom fly. That's a little red tag. Nice. Putting up such a fight. Please, can you stop swimming around in the whole pool and tell every fish that we're here? Trying to bring it in here now. Okay, around that rock. Perfect. Ooh. There. Nice. Pretty red spots on it. Now it would be the perfect time to be a smoker, you know. Having a cigarette now and just let the place relax. But I would never, you know, encourage anyone to do that, but because it's not healthy. But you can do the mental cigarette of just giving it a little moment's rest now to settle, because that fish went around crazy in the pool. Probably the other fish standing there had to move away and find another position, and made it uncomfortable for a lot of fish in this area. So now it just needs to settle a little bit, fish come back to its original position, and then we're gonna try again. Because that fish took like in third cast, first proper one that I got into the deep water. So hopefully we can get some more. Ooh, nice. But the light tick, and there it was. Oh, this place is awesome for your nymphing. I think it's bigger, and I think it's a char. Char it is. Bigger, I don't know. Yeah, it's maybe longer, but the char has been very lean so far. The 3 that I caught now. Counting this already. Here how confident I am. putting a lot of pressure to it. Trying to bring it upstream here, out of the pool. It is a little bit awkward in that regard here. When it is this high water, that you have the back eddy that is so strong. Here, now we got it around the rocks. Get the net out. In with you. There. Good. There. Second char out of this place. Really nice. It's funny how I actually caught fish only at the two places that I've begun fishing at today. Nothing after that. What that will mean, I don't know. But there were so many places I walked through and like, oh, I wish I would fish this in a little bit lower water level. And I will at a later stage. This will just be the initial experience of fishing this place. It's been a lot of fun catching some strong trout and Arctic char in cool little pools. This river is part of Fish Partners Long Valley Lodge program. So downstream here, where Svartá goes into the Blanda River, just a couple of kilometers down there is the lodge. So you book this as a whole package, and with the guide it will take you to different places throughout a week, probably. Like, you can choose how long you want to stay, but you want a few days so you get to see all the different areas. And there is both salmon, like a salmon trip, there is a brown trout trip, and there is the mix, like a Grand Slam trip. So yeah, this is part of the trout program, and great fun to fish it the first time. Looking forward to come back again, and I will for sure.